In this video, we got a lot of information about Best Buy, Amazon, Walmart, Meijer, in terms of buying the PS5 and Xbox Series X consoles. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel where we give you the information so you can buy the console that you want. We're also going to talk about the article with Jim Ryan, the head of PlayStation, who says that the PS5 sold as much in 12 hours as the PS4 sold in 12 weeks. And you know what that means? That means that it's going to be more than 12 times harder to get a PS5 this year than it was to get a PS4 in 2013. And by all indications, you couldn't find a PS4 over a year after the launch. Meijer is a Midwest-based grocery store chain, and I was just kind of searching through different social media, and I'm in several Facebook groups, and one of them, they were talking about PS5 consoles, and this guy Blaze Rossler says 11/1/2020 at Meijer, and I was able to find some ads, although the ads are vague, although some people refer to the ads. Obviously, this ad here says that the Xbox Series X is going on sale on 11/10, which is the launch date, but it said coming soon. If we scroll down for the ad for the PS5, it'll say coming soon. So I don't know exactly why. I've asked Mr. Roessler to say why he said he thought the PS5 was going on sale there. But definitely, if you live in one of those states, you want to check out your local store. See if you can not place an in-store pre-order on one of those babies or pick them up in-store. I've not seen the ad go live, but maybe it will go live on 11/1. Other people that commented on my post have said the Meijer does not ship, so you can only pick up in store. So you might have a drive if you don't live in one of the states where they have Meijers. And then, let's see, this other post here is about Walmart. So yesterday we had a big thing about how Walmart was supposedly going to have one Walmart in Tennessee, I believe, was going to have about 50 PS5s, but 40 were allocated for online orders and only 10 for in-store. And they also weren't going to have any minimums on any restrictions on the amount you could buy, so somebody could buy up all 10 in-store. But Joshua Tavares on a Facebook PS5 group says that my boy is a manager at Walmart, and they'll have 100 of them in stock on release. Just have to camp out for them. I wouldn't lie about this, brother. I also slept on the pre-order. Okay, there you go. So it seems like Joshua Tavares wants to get one, and he's going to camp out for it. Let's see. Xbox revenues are up 30% year on year. We had some sales of charging stations there. Now, we got some kind of old news we kind of uncovered about Best Buy. So Target's going to go live sometime on 11/12 for the PS5. Here's some stuff from Reddit, and these are internal conversations. I might have shown you some of these in the past, but they're definitely not going to allow walk-in orders, so you have to go online. But Restock Updates did share with us, so PS5 sales share with us this thing, and it says it's a chat, and so you should take the customer service chats with a grain of salt. And this customer service chat says to expect the online orders to go live at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's it's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern Time or 4 4 a.m. Pacific time on 11/12, November 12th. But, you know, I don't know if you can believe that or not. And I'm going to talk about in this video as we go on about the Amazon rumors and also the Best Buy customer service chats that we've covered in this channel, and why I think that they may be wrong and what they're actually referring to when they say that things are going to go live on in the month of October. Okay, so Best Buy had these forums, and there's this guy named, let's see if I can, I'll go back to the forums, is Bill BBY, right? And he's a senior social media specialist. Oh, sorry, I kind of covered it up. So, we're all sorry if you were unable to obtain a pre-order for the Xbox Series X and S yesterday when it went live. Our support teams worked behind the scenes to make sure the launch went as smoothly as possible. Let's skip to the so the stuff about the PS5, and we'll get back to if we can. Well, here's the Xbox Series X. So we don't know when we'll have another wave of Xbox Series XS consoles available for pre-order. If they don't come up again, they will most likely not be for street date, but for undetermined date after release. Please watch Best Buy here for any available updates. So we did, I think it was, let's see, so today's Tuesday, I think it was like 10/21 Wednesday, was when the Xbox Series X and S went live for a second wave of pre-orders at Best Buy, right? So they had a wave on 9/22 and then on 10/21. And so we're not taking any pre-orders in store. We don't know if there will be additional units available in store on the release date. My guess at this time would be no. And we can't assist with canceled orders, right? And then this is from September 17th, the day after the Best Buy pre-orders for the PS5 went down, right? And I guess I'll skip to, we try to anticipate some questions that may come up. We do not know when we'll have another wave of PS5 consoles available for pre-order. When they do come up again, they will most likely not be for street date, but for an undetermined date after release. Please watch BestBuy.com here for any available updates. We are not taking any pre-orders in the store due to limited availability of the consoles, right? So if you're planning on camping out or doing a pickup order at Best Buy, this statement by this person from Best Buy seems to make it seem unlikely. And we'll look at a Best Buy Canada memo dated 10/26 that further reinforces this point that you're probably not going to be able to pick up. So because the first wave pre-orders are already sold out, we don't anticipate having extra units available for walk-in on the release day. We cannot assist with canceled orders. We are not able to change the fulfillment method on pre-orders, whether that's changing the ship to home, in-store pickup, or vice versa. We cannot help with changing the shipping address. So can't change any of that. At this time, I'll be looking into this thread. You know, he's not commented on this thread since that time, although people have been commenting on the PS5 thread for a long time. And that's in forums of Best Buy. And thanks to Showtime, Sony News, PS5 pre-order updates, follow US to clue us in on this. Now let's look at this is from at PS5 sales, right? So this is in the employee news to Best Buy, right? So available online only, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. It is by Jesse Junghara at Best Buy Canada, Computing and Home Solutions Leadership Omni-Channel. You know that the latest consoles are set to release in the coming weeks. We wanted to let you know what the experience will look like and for you and your customers. For those consoles launch, we will not be sending an inventory to stores at this time, and customers should go online to purchase if there is inventory available, right? No in-store inventory for Best Buy Canada. What you need to know, PS5 and Xbox Series X and S will be online only for launch. No inventory will be allocated to stores for launch date until further notice. Guiders should be aware and advise customers not to come to your location. BestBuy.ca will be updated to reflect this message, and sign-up link is available to receive updates regarding the products. Launch date for the PS5, November 12th. Launch date for the Xbox Series X and S, November 10th. All right, so this is Canada, Best Buy, but, you know, given the statements that were made by Bill, it also seems pretty unlikely that there's going to be in-store inventory at Best Buy. Now, we know that they had a second wave of pre-orders for the Xbox Series X last Wednesday. Today's Tuesday, October 27th. They could have another wave of pre-orders for the PS5 tomorrow, October 28th. Or they could not have one until December. We just don't know. But I don't think you can kind of point to 11/12 as the date that they're going to do that, especially if they're going to ship all these orders. They're not going to have any in-store inventory. You know, this is kind of consistent with the conversations I had with the customer support reps. They're like, or the people at my particular Best Buy, they just weren't sure if they were going to have any. But it does seem that there's going to be in-store inventory at Walmart. We know for a fact there's going to be in-store inventory at Target, although you won't be able to order it. You won't be able to buy it with walk-up, most likely, because they're probably going to sell out the first day. Okay, so this story is from Reuters, and it says Sony seeing very considerable PS5 demand ahead of launch by Sam Nussey and Noriyuki Hirata. Tokyo, Reuters. Sony Corp is seeing very considerable demand for its PlayStation 5 PS5 console via pre-orders, its gaming chief said on Wednesday, as users rush to secure the next generation device ahead of its November 12th launch. Filed photo of the logo of Sony PlayStation Tokyo Game Show. The Japanese tech company pre-sold as many PS5 orders in the first 12 hours in the United States as the first 12 weeks of its predecessor PlayStation 4 device. Jim Ryan, CEO of Sony Interactive, said in an interview, the demand as expressed by the level of pre-orders has been very, very considerable, Ryan told Reuters. Sony, which went on to sell more than 100 million PS4 units, aims to persuade its user base to upgrade to its new device and play titles like Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales with enhanced graphics, sound, and feedback via new controller. The launch comes in the midst of a COVID-19 pandemic that has boosted gaming companies but also disrupted retail networks, games development, and manufacturing supply chains around the world. It may well be that not everybody who wants a PS5 on launch day will be able to find one, said Ryan, adding the company is working as hard as we can to ensure supply for their year-end shipping. Sony has built a network of in-house studios producing exclusive titles, including Ghost of Tsushima from Sucker Punch, to fend off rivals, including Microsoft and new entrants. Sony will continue to grow its studio capability organically, Ryan said, adding that we can bolster our in-house capability with selective M&A that might be possible. Analysts question how far the expansion in gaming driven by stuck-at-home consumers will continue longer term, with Ryan saying it will be up to Sony to drive that engagement. We're definitely looking towards thinking what we can we can do better than we thought we could, Ryan said. Okay, so additional reporting by Sam Nussey, Noriyuki Hirata, edited by David Holmes. Okay, so I think the big takeaway from this is that we had huge shortages in 2013, 2014 for the PS4. Those shortages will be bigger for the PS5. And that if you have this idea that you're going to either buy it in store, on or after the launch day, that's kind of a crazy idea. It's probably not going to come true. That you need several different irons in the fire, several different places that you need to buy the PS5 from, several potential things. You need to be ahead of everybody, because if you're not ahead, you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it this year. You may not get it until late next year, right? And that's what Sony's saying to you. Sorry, we don't have enough supply to meet demand. That was the head of Sony. That was the head of Sony PlayStation that said that, right? We've got the same amount of demand in 12 hours that we did in 12 weeks. Right? What's 12 hours? That's half a day. What's 12 weeks? That's like 7 times, math's not working well for me, but that's like 200 times the demand. That's crazy. It's going to be crazy hard for you to get a PS5. The other thing I wanted to comment on was these reports about Amazon and the customer service rep saying that Amazon pre-orders are going to drop this week. So I posted a lot of videos about the Best Buy customer service reps, and looking back on that, a lot of them said, there were some that said it was going to happen last week, but there were a lot of them said it was going to happen before November, right? And from different sources. And I think that what's going on there, and that goes for the reports that it's going to happen at Amazon this week or before the month of November, is that the accessories to the PlayStation 5 drop on October 30th, right? And then the PlayStation 5 itself in the US and a lot of other countries is going to drop on the 12th. And so the customer service reps, being conscientious, not lying, are searching PlayStation 5, and they come up with the accessories, and that they see the accessories are going to be available this week, right? And we've had lots and lots of accessories from Best Buy and Target and Amazon, right, in the US and other countries that have come online this week or last week, right? The camera, the headphones, the extra controller, all those things have come online, and they will ship. Some people are going to get them before the launch date. They'll ship before the launch date, and they'll receive it before the launch date. So that's what I think about the Amazon rumors. One of my subscribers emailed me about this. His name is Parth Bhagwat. Thank you for sending me the screenshots. And I know several other channels have reported on this, so I think he sent it to a ton of channels. I think that what we are seeing from these customer service reps is that they're reflecting the fact that they don't distinguish between the console and the accessories, right? And so obviously, some location's going to drop in a week. That's not very good information. You don't have enough time. That's not enough for you to it's not actionable for you, really. You can follow me. You can follow Wario64, right? You can follow at PS5 Sales, and maybe they'll drop you in a link in time, and you'll see it in time, and you'll be able to log in, but then maybe not. But you can't, spend your time refreshing the website 24/7, right? And unless you have a bot, and that's expensive, and that has all kinds of risks associated with identity theft. So that's what I think. I think that the Amazon rumor and some of these other customer service things, after we kind of dug into them, then I think that they're actually reflecting the fact that the accessories are on sale. And I've shared the links for the accessories a lot of times this week and the previous week, and a lot of people have been buying those accessories, and a lot of people are going to be getting the accessories as early as tomorrow, right? People that are not part of the media, not part of influencers, but they're just going to ship to them tomorrow. They're going to get them tomorrow, and if they don't get them tomorrow, they'll get them on Thursday or Friday or Saturday or the next week. But they're going to get them earlier than people are going to get the console, right? That's just because that's the way they're working the inventories for the PS5 or the accessories for the PS5. So I'm Linus Wilson. Subscribe.